Hey everybody, so in today's video I want to show you guys a bunch of Fate merch that I've bought over the last few months. So I've got some Fate figures, an Android, and a bunch of art books to show you guys as well. But before we start, I just want to say a huge, massive thank you to everyone who has liked, commented, and subscribed. It really means a lot to me, and I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying my videos, and I really look forward to making more. So thank you guys. With that, let's jump into all the stuff because there is a lot to cover. So the first thing I want to show you guys is the Type Moon Racing set by Stronger. So this is, it's got Rin, Saber, and Nero. I've already taken them out of their boxes. It's actually up here behind me. I'm so excited to get this. This is one of my holy grail figures, and I was super lucky to find someone selling it in Australia secondhand. He was selling the whole set for 500 Australian dollars, which is about 350 US dollars, which is a really good deal. So I am really happy to have this, and let's take a closer look at each of the girls. First up is Rin. Rin is the most expensive of the three. By herself, she's 170 US dollars. I think this is a really nice figure of Rin, and there aren't a lot of other good Rin scale figures. I really love how shiny her outfit is. I think she's got a really cool pose, and I especially like her hair sculpt. So she's got two accessories, and these are supposed to be archers' swords, but I think flags? I'm not a huge fan of the color of these. I think the color's kind of bland and it blends into the base a lot. Next up is the Saber. So this one's the second most expensive. This one I saw for 151 US dollars. So this one is my favorite of the three. I really love her face. She is so happy and she looks so animated. It is so sweet. She comes with a really cool Excalibur umbrella accessory. I think Saber stands out from the three because she's in blue and white, which really suits Saber. It is so nice. Lastly, we've got the Nero. So Nero comes in the cheapest. She's at 140 US dollars, and unfortunately, Nero is my least favorite of the three. I really like her outfit, and again, I love how glossy it is. And I really like what they've done with her sword. The big no-no for this figure with me is her pose and her head tilt. I think the pose is kind of awkward, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to look at her from the front or the side. And her face is turned downwards and she looks at the side, so it's really hard to see her face clearly, especially since her hair is blowing in front of it. So I find it really hard to take photos of this figure. So overall, as a set, as a trio, I think they look amazing. I love how their bases connect and come as into one. Are they worth the price? I think I could justify the price for the Rin and the Saber, but to be honest, the Nero, she's only here to complete the set for me, and I might even recommend not picking her up if you're not that bothered about completing the set. So I think the next question here is, will I be ordering the other Type Moon Racing figures? So next up is the Shootin' Doji figure by Max Factory. This one I also got secondhand from someone in Australia. He was selling this for 180 Australian dollars, which is about 130 US dollars, which I think is slightly less than retail price. So happy with that one. And let's get her open. So this figure was released in July 2019. If you didn't know, Shootin' Doji is based off a Japanese mythical Oni that is said to have drank poisonous sake. So that's what she's drinking here. First off, the details are amazing. I have come to expect amazing details from Max Factory, and they definitely did not disappoint with this figure. I love her expression. I really think they nailed it. She's so mischievous, but also alluring in a way. So is she worth the price? Because she is pretty pricey. I would recommend this one if you are a big Shootin' Doji fan. Otherwise, I'd probably give it a miss. I think the aftermarket price for Shootin' Doji figures at the moment are really high because there's only this or another figure that's more expensive, but that one does have light up lanterns. But this figure is amazing if you're a Shun Doji fan, like me. So next up, let's move on to something a little bit more affordable. I've got a Pop-Up Parade. So I've taken her out of the box. So Pop-Up Parade is a new line of figures by Good Smile Company, and they are very affordable. So I think this one will come in at about $35 US. And there's a whole lot of Pop-Up Parades that have been announced. I think there's a whole bunch of My Hero Academia ones, Fairy Tail ones, Persona ones, and Nekopara ones. My Nekopara ones are still waiting to be shipped and I can't wait. But today we're focusing on Saber Lily, which I think is one of the first ones they came out with. So let's take a closer look at her. So she's a fair bit smaller than the other figures we've looked at today, but there is a lot of detail packed in. I particularly like her face and her hair. I like the way it flows. And I love the motion and flowiness of her dress. You don't usually see that kind of detail in, cheaper figures. Would I recommend it? 100%. I love Pop-Up Parade figures. I think they are a great in-between for prize and scale figures. And they're really nice to look at, and they're not going to break the bank. Next up is an Android. I put an Android in every single one of my videos now, but this time it is Rin Tosaka. I've been hunting the Rin Android for ages. Rin is my favorite Fate character from the anime, so I'm very excited to finally have her. Let's open her up. So she is a bit of an older Android, coming in at number 409. And her sculpting is a little less detailed than the newer ones that I have, so I'll compare her here with Ishtar, who is basically Rin. And here you can see that Ishtar's hair is a lot more detailed than Rin's. But despite that, I still really like how she looks. She definitely looks like Rin from the anime. I especially love her annoyed faceplate. I think it is gold. She also comes with glasses, which I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest. And she's got some really cool action accessories. So she's got her knife, and you can also display her shooting magic missiles, which is really cool. Would I recommend this? Yes. I think the Rin Nendoroid is a must-have for any Fate fan. If you like Fate and Nendoroids, I would recommend picking up the Rin, the Saber, and the new Sakura Nendoroid that's coming out at the end of the year, because then you've covered the 3 parts from the Fate visual novel, which is really cool. Next up, something a little different. So this is a plastic model kit of Musashi from Fate Granddaughter. This is a part of the Petite Ritz line by Bandai, and this is actually like a little figure that you build. So inside it comes like this, so you cut all the parts out and there's a bunch of stickers and you build her. I built a Jean Alta one, which I'll put some footage of. They're really fun. They kind of look like weird thin Nendoroids. They're definitely not as cute as an Nendoroid. And do they kind of look scary? Either way, I think they're really fun to build, and you don't need any glue or you don't need to paint anything, so they're actually really casual, and I think they're really good for like an entry-level model kit. So next up is something that I've not shown on this channel before, but that is Doujins or Doujinshis. And I know what you're thinking, and no, they're not lewd, because I'm not a total degenerate. No, but jokes aside, I do just collect all ages doujins. So I like collecting fan art or illustration books from artists I like, and I like having good fan art of the characters that I like. So this time I wanted to try ordering from Melon Books. Melon Books is a chain store in Japan that sells doujins, and usually I would buy doujins secondhand from Mandarake because it's a lot cheaper. But I wanted to try it out and see what it would be like buying from Melon Books. I did have to use a shipping service. They were pretty pricey, so I actually would recommend sticking to buying them secondhand. So let's get into it. There's some really amazing art that I'm really excited to show you guys. So first up here is FGO Illustrations 5 and 6. So this is from a circle So a circle is basically like a publisher, like different artists will be a part of a circle and then that circle will publish doujins. So these are from the circle redrop. So the FGO illustration ones are really popular. Each time they have a theme. So this one is a water park and this one's got a food or restaurant theme. Inside you'll find some amazing art of the characters that are always packed full of personalities, and a lot of the art have jokes in them, and it is really funny and a great doujin to collect if you're into FGO at all. The next one is Mirage. So this is by the circle Aizun and Ringoen. This one is amazing, guys. This is like a FGO magazine, and in it you will find ads with characters in them, or fashion shoots, or just advice columns, and they're so special. This one was 1,500 yen. Also with this one you got a little bonus keychain. The next one here is Radiant Fragments, and this is by Azomo. So this one was 1,500 yen, and this came with 2 bonus clear files, one of Jean and one of Jean Alta. They're amazing. I love these so much. So this is all about art where the sense of light is emphasized. So there's a lot of amazing fan art with really, really cool lighting. The next one is the Fate Sketch Omnibus collection. So this is a collection of the Fate Sketch doujins 1 to 5, so it's a bit thicker. Fate Sketch has some of the highest quality fan art I've ever seen. It looks amazing. So also I have Fate Sketch 8. This is the newest one, so this was 800 yen. Amazing art as well. Next up we have Street Order, and this is by the circle Alice Flag. So this has a bunch of Fate characters, but they're in casual clothes, and this is really cute. I really like this Jean. This one was 800 yen. Next up is Renewals, and this one cost me 1,500 yen, and this is from the circle Chocolate Sheep. And Chocolate Sheep is probably one of my favorite circles. I really love the art. I love the style. I love how soft it is. It's very, very cute. This next one is called Saber Artwork, and it's from the circle White Parabellum. This one has a bunch of saber faces in it. Very cute. I love the art style. This one cost me 700 yen. The next one is Zima Kupiza by Saitom. Saitom is an artist that I have his art book for as well. This one cost me 600 yen. I think Saitom's art is amazing, and I especially love this Rin and Archer print. Next up is Fate Party Night. This is from the circle Rabbit Boss. This one cost me 1,500 yen. And this has a bunch of Fate characters and the outfits they would wear if they were going to a party. I especially love Saber and Shootin' Doji's outfits. The next one is Fate Artbooks 2 from Circle Ringion. This one was 1,800 yen. It's a bit thicker, and this one came with a bonus clear file. So this has a lot of amazing Fate fan art. Okay, that's everything I had to show you guys today. I hope you liked the video, and thanks so much for watching. Please let me know what your favorite thing I picked up was, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.